Hey guys, this is Hunter with Reed Yacht Sales. Today we're on our 260 Ocean King. This is one of the first 26-foot platforms they rolled out with. So we gained an extra 2 feet in this cockpit back here, and it makes a world of a difference in fishable space. So starting at the transom here, we do have a 1243 XSD, the Garmin MFD display. And then we have a 35-gallon live well. We do a dealership custom on this. We add a live well divider in it. And then another thing we also add is a shorter drain tube. Walleye guys, especially if you're bleeding your walleye out in here, throw that shorter drain tube on, let that live well run, bleed your walleyes, and you're good to go. So as we continue moving, we do have this boat already rigged out. She's ready to fish. We got Canon Tournament Series 10 Optimum downriggers. We also have 6 Canon dual axis rod holders on each side. So the dual axis is awesome. We can flip them in, we can roll them out. If you end up with like a stern cover or anything like that, we can fold them in, roll them in. You don't have to take your rod holders out each time. We do also have the Cisco tool holder, a couple of Cisco cup holders in the back as well. As we work our way forward, the kind of center of our cockpit here, we do have a very large, like 205-gallon fish box. So this fish box is insulated, it has its own macerator. Salmon guys mainly are gonna be the ones that benefit from this, halibut guys out west. You can bleed your fish in here, rinse it out. It's not going into your bilge. You don't have to worry about your bilge smelling like that. And like I said, it's also insulated, so it will hold ice for the day. Get that shut up here. So as we move towards the hardtop here, we do have a dual row rod rack that we built on here. So we have 25 rod holders up top, and then we do have 4 articulating rod holders on the side. So these are Big John articulatings, and we do these mounts custom, so they are welded right to the rack. They're not gonna come off. Then as we continue moving forward, we do have 2 of our 8-inch Rockford Fosgate speakers. And then we have this curtain. Cold weather guys, especially, we're on the Great Lakes, we're gonna fish when it's cold. It's super important to have some kind of enclosure to tuck under. The other thing about cold weather fishing, we do have this boat outfitted with the Wallace diesel heater. So it keeps you nice and warm if you're fishing in November, early March, April, anything like that. And then as we continue to move through the cockpit, overhead, storage. Storage is second to none in the Weldcraft Ocean Kings, and we do these custom final snaps over all of our storage compartments. Nothing's gonna fly out if you do find yourself in some rough water. Also have plenty of storage underneath both seats. So underneath our porch seat here, it's basically just open storage. Underneath starboard seat, we have a porta potty. We can install a flushing head. It's kind of just personal preference and what you guys are after. As we move up to the helm here, so in this boat, we have another 1243 at the helm. We do have this boat set up with like a house battery, so it's separate from your engine battery. So this is an Epoch lithium setup here. And so we can turn this on, run everything in our house, run our fans, run our speakers, and still have our engine battery separate. That way we're not draining them, and we can fire this engine up at any time. Another cool thing we have done with this boat is we actually have 2 autopilots. We have a main engine Yamaha autopilot, and then we have a kicker autopilot. So all we got to do is hit this button here. It will switch our autopilot screen to either the kicker versus your main engine. This boat also comes with a bow thruster as well. Like I said, this boat is kind of the first of its kind. We're getting up to that 30-foot range. Bow thruster makes docking this thing super easy and just a breeze. For your bow thruster, we got our on-off switch down here. Everything is hidden. There's nothing out. There's nothing to trip on. Stuff's not in the way. As we continue to the bow here, so up front, we don't have a bow roller on this. It's easily attachable. We already have everything set up for it. As we get to the rooftop, we have our 24-inch Garmin radar. We got our antennas, and then as you can see, the other side of our rod rack over there, it just came out beautifully. On the outside of our 260 Ocean King here, we're gonna start with the engines. Obviously, these are the Yamahas in the pearl white. This thing is powered by the new 350. It's 4.3 liter, all DEC and DES controls. In between our 2 engines, we do have our Fishhawk probe, and then on this other side, we do have our Garmin probe as well. We don't have Panoptics on this boat. You can always add it. It's just it's personal preference how you want to rig them. As far as a kicker go, we did opt to go with the 25 horse kicker. This gets you away from carburetors, a little less issues. You go to a fuel injected engine. And then obviously on our side here, you can see our Garmin reactor autopilot for the kicker. So as we move down the side, so we will point this out. This is kind of a dealership exclusive thing that we do. This is an extended rub rail all the way down. So you're not raw sides against the dock. You have a nice thick solid aluminum rub rail. As we continue to go down this boat, we do have the 1/4 inch bottom. You can clearly see the thick chine piece we have on here. No need to worry, you know, you getting some sand, few rocks, anything like that. She's gonna hold up to it. You're not gonna punch a hole in your boat just for regular use. As we get down here, we can see our bow thruster through hole here. And then it actually has a welded guard in front of it as well. So it definitely helps keep debris out of the bow thruster and keep things free and moving. That way you don't have to pull your boat just to clear something out of the way. As we move to the front, we can see our, what's this called? We don't remember. It's what holds your anchor, guys, all right? You see it, it's here. There you go. The trailer the boat is sitting on, these are all custom built trailers. This is an Integrity trailer. They build them for us. They actually 3D scan the bottom of the boats and then they build the trailers to order. So this is kind of what we outfit all of our boats on. This is a 15K trailer. So there's plenty of room to add gear, add your equipment in the boat. The trailer is gonna hold up so you don't have to worry about going overweight. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, reach out to us, check it out on our website, Reed Yacht Sales. You know, we'll probably put some YouTube videos up, get some YouTube video or some videos on our social medias. But yeah, feel free to give us a call if you have any questions.